All right, good morning, guys. It is officially the 8th of August. I almost said July. Jeez, man. Talk about just being off. It's all good.
Mhm.
So here it is, guys. We're gonna do our very best to keep today short and sweet. Now, um, food for thought over time. Every time we say we're gonna keep it short and sweet, we never do. So let's maybe work on that. So yeah. I have mentioned this several times, and this is kind of going to be a little bit of a theme for today, but it's something that we've done almost every year, something that we've brought up almost every single year. So for those of you guys that have been with us for more than a couple of months, couple of years, couple of whatever, guys, do me a favor right now. Let's start it out with this. How long have you been with the funnel team? Put that in the comments right now. How long have you guys been with the funnel team? Put that in there. All right, cool. We got a year, we got some stuff. Now, for those of you guys that have been with us for quite a while, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna share with you guys a video, and I love this video. All right, and I've shared this before, and we're going to play this, and I'm going to talk about it. I brought it up earlier this week. I think I even brought it up last week, but I just didn't get around to actually doing it. But I want to play this video for you. Okay. Um, Bill's comments the best. I was born here. Love that. Boom. There you go. All right, good. So what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can. No, that's just going to do that. All right. Can everybody see Gary on the video screen right there? Just type comment the name Gary if you guys can see Gary Vaynerchuk on the screen right there. Okay. I love seeing the longevity, guys. Here, I really do love seeing that longevity, and that's what this business is all about: being in it to win it for the long haul. Okay, so everyone can see the screen. Okay, good. So turn your speakers up. I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna play this video for you, and I want you to pay really close attention. When he gets to a certain point, I'm actually gonna pause it. I'm not gonna play the entire video because the back half of the video isn't as relevant to the front half of the video. Okay, so I'm gonna play this for you, and I really want you guys to hear this message because this is what we're gonna talk about when this video is done. Okay, so here we go.
I call this video August, and I'll tell you why. August fascinates me. I grew up in the wine business where you did a lot of business
And by the way, the video is dated. It's several years old, but by the way, it 100% still applies to today, right now. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
with Europe. In the late 90s, early 2000s, I was always confused by August because August was the time that I completely got in the zone because I knew everybody was sleeping. And what I mean by that is everybody was on vacation. In Europe, all my vendors, they were gone the whole month, ghost. In the US, a couple weeks here, a couple weeks there, and it was really interesting. I just really used it as my time to get ready for that fourth quarter, right? People came back in September and they were like just rolling fast for that prime time. I was in retail. For all you young hustlers out there or old hustlers out there, August is the month. This is the month where guys, even I'm taking plenty of time with my family. This is when people really slow it down. Look for those out of office replies because they're on the up during August. And if you're watching this video right now, and if you want it as bad as I hear you want it, and if this is your year, and if 2017 is gonna be your year, and if this is your moment, and if you're sick and tired, and it's your time, then my friends, you need to understand that these 30, is there 30 or 31? These 31, I think, 31 days, hope that's right, in August. These 31 days in August is exactly when you triple down, when you 4X, 5X down in your hustle. While everybody's at the pool drinking rosé, this is when you put in the grinding hours and get ready for your master plan. August, my friends, is always the month that sets the tone for your future for all the people that are complaining or disappointed at where they're at. Now,
So, what were the takeaways in there? Okay, what were the takeaways when you think about August and what he was saying? What are the takeaways? And again, those of you guys that have been around, I've played this August video for you guys before. I want you guys to think heavily about this and think about as you guys look out over the rest of this month. And by the way, Gary, there are 30 days in August, not 31. Um, but I want you guys to think about this, right? Is it August? Is it 31 or 30? See, now I got to look at a freaking calendar. I think it's 30. It is. Oh, it is 31. Oh, he was right. I thought it was 30. Um, so think about, this month, and most people don't even realize it. August is going to set the tone for the rest of the year. And he talked about that. He talked about that in the video, setting the tone. It's going to set the tone for your future. And really, what he means by that is you're setting the tone for the rest of the year. And by the way, Bill, you know this 1,000%, bro. When we get into the fall and we get close to the holidays, that's prime time. That is,
It,
those are some of the best months of the year.
as we say, 'tis the season.
Yeah.
It rocks. It's that and that's the busiest. Everyone's like saving for, hate to say it, they're saving for the holidays.
Yep.
And then even like after the first of the year, that's another big run. But yeah, that's the two best runs right there.
Yeah. A, a lot of people will count out the holidays. And this is I've seen this over the years. I know how a lot of people think, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, it's the holidays. People don't have a lot of money, people don't have a lot of time, people are busy, blah blah blah." November, I'm not even kidding you guys. November and December are two of the best months of the year. Okay? But to lead up to that, to have an incredible, selling season, October, November, December, right? To have an incredible selling season, making a lot of sales, have a lot of team growth. Yeah, that's right. Paul says people spend money. I'm telling you right now, November, December, people have credit card in hand. Okay. So do not count out the holidays. It's just the complete opposite way to think. So when Gary talks about setting the tone for the rest of the year, for you to set that pace on so many different levels. Okay. But number one, just like you said in the video, like if you 3x, 5x, 10x down on your hustle now, okay, you're going to be what? You're going to be putting out more content, generating more short form videos, generating more YouTube content, generating more leads, right? And as we flip and we go from summertime chill out mode, right? When everyone's, either out of office or everyone's relaxing on vacation and whatever. And I mean, real life guys, like my wife and her friends, they're literally in Vegas right now. They're on a vacation. We have another vacation coming up in early September. My sister-in-law is going to be on vacation around Labor Day, coming down here. So a lot of people are taking time off. A lot of people are kind of in that relaxed, chill summer vibe right now. But this right here, this is the moment, instead of you also being in summertime vibe, this is right now the moment where you flip the script and you triple down, you quadruple down, you 5x down on your hustle, right? And you go after it. So you could be outworking the people that are right next to you that are not doing that. And I'm going to tell you from absolute 100% certainty, 100% experience, the people that do this will be in a much better position going into the fall versus the people that are kicking back and relaxing. Okay? You have a much better opportunity to get way in front of everybody, because what happens, right? Think about parents out there, right? Think about parents with kids that are in school, and there's millions and millions and millions of them all across the country, all across the world, right? Everyone's enjoying summertime. And then what happens is all these parents that once September kicks in, they get their kids off to school, and now they're starting what? They're starting a new routine. They're starting, a different routine than they have right now. Okay. So you have the opportunity to 5x down on that hustle, go create more content, put in more work, reach out to more people, generate more leads. So as people sink back into a different routine, so the same routines that people have had for like June, July, August, that's going to change next month. So when people settle into that new routine and the kids are off at school, and maybe some of those parents have a little more what? Little more time on their hands now that the kids are off to school and their routines are different. There's going to be more of an opportunity. Yeah, that's right. Time. There's going to be more of an opportunity to get your content in front of other people. And you have an opportunity to be following up with more leads, getting more content out there, having that foundation set for you as we head into the biggest selling season of the year. Hands down, we've seen this time and time again. Bill, let me know your thoughts. I know that obviously spring, we always do really well in spring, usually once we get to like May, right? But I don't think anything trumps November and December.
Yeah, it's funny you said May because I was thinking the last busy month. It's always May. We've
Yep.
had record Mays. And in the summer, the truth is, we do a lot of blitzes, but that's our responsibility as upline. We
Yep.
try to keep you busy. Summer's not always the easiest. We don't break records in the summer, but we pay the bills. But now we're rolling into, like he said, back to school, and everyone's looking for a side hustle.
Hmm.
As you guys know, I don't really care for those words, but everyone's looking for another way to make money.
Yep.
And things are, everything goes in a circle. I've said this before. Um, Side hustles in the last few years, they've been a little bit, there's just so many things, but I see people gravitating back to things are getting normal, and the big business is, big business and small business is ready. I mean, people want to be entrepreneurs again. We all want to be entrepreneurs. My generation, we all want to be entrepreneurs, and I feel that again. I mean, I can feel it in real life, just the messages that I'm getting lately from old guys. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And young, but I'm just saying, like, literally, people want to be entrepreneurs again, and remember that. So, and then we have the Dan. We also have the. I was thinking, I want everyone to start creating to run into the fall, like we're saying, t about our new product. It's not new, but our AI credit repair. I mean, there's so much content there.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I'm super, super, super excited about that. And it's obviously it's great talking points for content. But you know what, though? I'll tell you one thing, and this is as we're doubling down, 3xing, 5xing, 10xing, whatever you want to do. Like I can't say, hey, go do this much. It's entirely up to you. Okay. But all I'm gonna tell you is the truth. I'm gonna give you data. I'm gonna give you facts that this, like Gary's 1,000% right. And that video was from 2017, by the way. So that was years ago, but it's 100% accurate. As a matter of fact, if you follow Gary, um, I don't even know if it was on YouTube or TikTok or maybe all of the above, but Gary just put out that same exact video, but he chopped it up. He just chopped out the 2017 and he chopped out some other things. But he just put that video out again. He puts that video out every single August because of how important it is. And all I'm going to tell you is if you decide to do more now than you're used to doing, whatever that is for you. So if you're putting out 2 to 3 short form videos a day, put out 3 to 5. If you're doing one YouTube video a week or you're doing none, do 1 to 2 more. If you're doing, 1 to 3, do 3 to 5. Whatever you're doing right now, multiply that, amplify that this month, and it will pay off in the fall. That I can promise you. I've seen so many people experience amazing results by doing that because this is typically, and I think, Bill, you can probably admit to this as well. I think July, August is probably not just with my ecom, but just home based business in general. July, August is probably two of the slowest months of the year, right?
Yeah, but I got to tell you something about, like I said, it's in the last, few days. I don't know if it's in the air or what, like, because people go back to school earlier, I guess down south too. I'm just getting
Yeah.
more people reaching out. I just feel it, Dan. I just, like I said, I'm sitting here and my phone is even blowing up, like with people asking me questions. So that was kind of like quiet, in July. So yeah, but definitely, yeah. I mean, the summer sucks. It does. But that's we just keep on pushing. But yeah, we're coming into prime time, so I'm excited. It's go time. I mean, Dan, I say we break, our goal that you and I have, our personal goal, and any
Mm-hmm.
any of his. My goal is now before Christmas. I'm putting it on. I'm going for it. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and again, this is literally the best time to do it, guys, because you're setting the tone. Just everyone comment that right now. If you got a pen handy, write it down, take a note, set the tone. Just comment, set the tone. You guys are setting the tone for the rest of the year right now. So knowing what you know, knowing we're going into the busiest selling season, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, do you want to just creep into it? Do you want to crawl into it? Do you want to be like, oh yeah, I know, but you know, family's busy, we got vacations, we got this and that and the other thing, and like, and it's like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Like, I'm telling you right now, if that's your attitude, if that's your mentality, you're gonna be behind. You're going to be behind. But the people that recognize this, again, because we've been sharing this for years, the people that recognize this, that take advantage of this, that go do the work, you guys will be the ones that will be able to take advantage. You guys will be in a better position than the person that's hesitant and thinks about it and procrastinates and doesn't get around to it. And again, just been doing this for years, been sharing this for years, and I've seen once you get into the full peak selling season, once the kids are back to school, once the parents get into those different routines, and more parents and more people are looking for extra income, especially before the holidays. And this is something that we've gotten into so many times where we talk about, hey, how, like, all through September and October, hey, how would you like to, I mean, guys, putting it out here now, think about income shifting. Hey, how would you like to have an extra $500 before the holidays? Hey, how would you like to have an extra $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 before the holidays? Would that help you and your family? Maybe take some notes. Maybe putting some things out here. Get ready to start making some of these videos because the holidays are going to be here before you know it. And even without promoting the business, you guys could teach people, show people, talk about income shifting, how to put more money back in your bank account so people have more money come the holidays. Do you think that would help people? Of course it would. Of course it would. So these are the things that we want to be thinking about now. You don't want to think about this in December. It's too late. We always want to be ahead of the curve. We want to be ahead of the selling season. Okay. So I want you guys to think about these things and think about some of this marketing, some of this content, some of this effort that you guys should be putting in right now so you could double down, triple down, and get better results once we get into the best selling season of the year. It's up to you. You can either do it or don't do it. You know what I mean? You either put in the work or you don't. Like, you don't try. Like, I'm not trying to sip this coffee. I either drink it or I don't. I can't try to drink the coffee. I can't try to sit in this chair. I'm either sitting in it or I'm not. So, you can't try to create more content. You either create more content or you don't. Does that make sense, guys? Hope that makes sense. Comment makes sense. Let me know. All right.
Absolutely.
So, it's as simple as that, guys. Now, in closing, and like I said, we're going to try to keep today short and sweet, drill into the point. I want to share something with you. I'm going to drop, hang on a second here. I want to drop a link for you guys here. And hopefully you guys grab this. Yep, there we go. Boom. So, you might hear. Go ahead. What are you saying, Bill?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Nope. I said
Oh,
I
I'm
will
gonna.
say one thing while you're grabbing a link. You know, you're going to see me do what I say, meaning we have many products. We have a lot of content, but if you watched my spotlight, I know some of you did, we really hit on what created the wave, and it just brought back a lot of memories when we really went nuts with my econ, the first wave in 2018. So you're going to see me be a credit repair expert again. I am going to push it like no tomorrow. And some of our best top recruiters have used that product. And like Dan said, we have many. The other thing you're going to see with the travel, I just been killing people with our travel portal comparison. I put posts up in groups and I said, "Hey, can anyone?" I started out nice. Can anyone, do a quote for me in their company? I gave them the dates, I gave them the room, I gave them the hotel. I actually booked it in our portal, so I got the screenshot, and no one could touch it. This is not made up. I beat everyone. I beat real travel agents. I beat other network marketing companies. No one can touch our travel portal. It is gold. And you got to get that content out there. And then you throw in there, if you look at other ways of making money, not only are you going to save, or fix your credit, we need agents. But anyway, just a little side step there, Dan. I'm going to literally, like, we're going. Remember when I told you everything goes in a circle?
Hmm.
Embrace the credit repair and don't wait for the AI to start.
Yeah.
Okay, just get it out there now.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of waiting. I'm going to drop in the comments right now. If I remember when I post the replay, for those of you guys that are watching it, I'll try to remember to put this link down in the replay below over on the our replay playlist there. That is Bill. Bill was interviewed by Ivy Stokes, the co-founder of my econ, and Bill was interviewed on Wednesday night. So you guys can go watch that there. And there's a lot of really, really great information on there. Okay, so make sure you guys go check that out when you get a chance. And I think it's, what's cool, Bill, is like you had mentioned to me this morning before we opened it up to everybody, is like I think that's, it's a little more vulnerable side of you where, you're just being honest and real. And obviously you are here, but I think it's just like people are going to get to see a slightly different side of you, which is going to be really, really cool. So yeah, some people obviously watched it, said you killed it. So good to know. Um,
Yeah,
but the
thanks.
last thing, last
It
thing I
was
want to
definitely
talk
a lot
about,
of fun,
guys, is,
Dan. Sorry. Go on.
and this is something that like I'm circling back to too, because Bill, you just mentioned like circling back and, and you could take that multiple different ways, but I'm circling back to the beginning of the year. So what were we back in the beginning of the year, January, February, March, what were we pushing really, really hard, right? Let's just talk about this just for a quick second, okay? What were we talking about in the beginning of the year? What was one of our biggest topics, right? Yeah, going global.
Yes,
Going
going
global,
global.
right? Well, guess what, guys? Like we're global now. And just shooting it to you straight, like, did we have a massive explosion? Like, yeah, we definitely saw some momentum. We saw some people from, Canada and Australia and New Zealand and other countries join, which was great. But and I've talked about this many, many, many times, guys. The global massive movement has not kicked in yet. And trust me, you're going to know it when it happens. When we bring in someone from, either India or Africa or, Germany or one of these other countries and they explode, you're going to know it because all you're going to see and hear is like, who is this person? Who is this group? Who is this team? Like, oh my gosh, like it's going crazy. And you're going to see and hear more and more about it. So I was just thinking back this morning. I'm getting back into, for me, I'm getting back into my econ global content because so many other leaders out there for the last 2 decades, for the last 2 years, people have, especially big leaders in network marketing and MLM, like they've known about my econ, but they've only known my econ as USA only, right? We all know, and most people know, if not, you can tell them, my econ has the best compensation plan. But a lot of leaders, a lot of big heavy hitters in the industry have maybe not gone with my econ because it's not global. Well, guess what? It is global and we need to continue to share that. So for me, I'm circling back, for the next several days, and I'm putting out more and more and more content around my econ being global. So, keywords there, my econ 2025 global. And I'm going to start getting that word out there again because, again, all it's going to take is one international or global leader to understand what they really have with my econ, the best, highest paying compensation plan on the market, period. And it's available in over 150 countries. And once somebody, a true, huge, heavy hitter, gets a hold of that, forget about it. It's game over. So again, think about, yeah, we pushed global heavy in the beginning of the year, but we haven't arrived. You know what I mean? Like we have not arrived. It's not like, oh yeah, we're global, cool. Sit back, kick back, relax. Like we're not there yet. We're not there yet. The word still isn't really truly out. So for me, for one, I'm going to continue to push that at least minimum 1 to 2 times a week with my existing content. I'm putting out a video a day on YouTube. I'm going to continue to put out a video a day. I'm just going to be adding global back into the rotation of things that I'm talking about so we can continue to get that word out there. So food for thought, something you guys might want to think about, especially this month as we're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on our efforts, maybe consider putting out more global content. Bill, I know you and I have talked about this and about getting an international leader on board, and I think this is a great way to approach that.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's
If
not an
every
if. It's not an
yeah,
if.
if everyone here, even if you never brought in one sale and you just, pay your monthly and, you know, I want you to follow all the training, but I just want to just tell you, like, if you literally just put a YouTube video up weekly or daily, but every other day, whatever you can do, and you just consistent and you paid your bill and you did nothing else, and it was on all this content that we talk about, you're gonna get that leader. It's just it cannot not happen. And we talked about that again on the spotlight. The only reason why I've had success is because of consistency, and that doesn't mean consistently working. It means because I'm in the same deal. I got my chance, and my chance doesn't always happen tomorrow. It could happen next month. It could happen next year. But the company knows I'm solid and I'm going to be here next year, God willing. You know what I mean? So literally, like, there's no advantage. No, Dan does not have advantage. I do not have an advantage. He's just consistent. Everyone knows he's going to be here in a few months. You know what I mean? Like he's not a shiny object guy. Everyone knows he's going to do consistent. He's high level. He's going to do high level content. But I'm just saying any content is content. So just put some stuff out there. For me, YouTube is the easiest. I love the other stuff, like I told you before. I do it every morning, all the social mediums, but YouTube I'm just more comfortable in. And I think I get the more reach with YouTube.
Mhm.
But I do all the other stuff that, of course, Dan recommends and Kirsty, because you got to do what the super recruiters do too. So
Well, I
it's my
think
two
on
cents on that.
on that note, Bill, what's really important for people to understand is, for all the big leaders, myself, Kirsty, Catherine, Shannon, you, when people go to do their research, where are they going? They're going to YouTube. And you've said, I don't know how many hundreds of times, as of I, as of Kirsty, as of many others, most of your sales are coming from YouTube because people that are familiar with my econ or have heard of my econ or maybe looking to get more information about my econ, they're heading over to YouTube. They see one of your videos, they see one of my videos, they see one of Shannon's videos, etc., right? And then they join us because they wanted to go learn more information. So, to be taking advantage of and maximizing your presence on YouTube, it's just a smart play, guys. It's a smart
Let,
play. So,
let me say one more thing about that. If you want to do the whole thing, great. But even if you put a video up that you didn't even create and it's on my econ, you do it once a week going forward or more, but once a week at least. When people search, the other thing they do, every leader, okay, I do this. We look to see who's active. So if someone has a video from last year or even 2 months ago, that's not good enough. It's really not good enough if you want a leader. They want to see that you're actively working it,
mhm.
actively working the business, and it's not, even if it is a side hustle, it's not a side hustle. They want to see that you are like all in. So if you just have any content, it could be the company overviews. It could be Ivy Stokes. It could be the company videos. Just put something up every single week and you'll get one of those captains.
Mhm. Yeah, they don't want to do research. And if they're looking for someone to join, oh, hey, your last video was 8 months ago. Well, I'm probably not going to join that person, you know,
There
even if
you
your
go.
video is killer, right? Yeah, I mean, Shannon, great comment in there. Every leader who has contacted me always says they've reached out because I've posted recent videos and currently promoting. Spot
Yes.
on, spot on. Exactly what we're talking about. Um, so yeah, I mean, same. Take Shannon here. Like, if her last video was 8 months ago, she probably wouldn't have the sales that she has. It's as simple as that. So straight up, guys. Take what we said here, take advantage of it. Don't take advantage of it. As always, it's on you. But think about it. This is all factual stuff here, guys. This is all data driven stuff here over the years. Take advantage of this month. Go all in while people are sitting back, relax, sleeping, taking it easy. Now's the time to double down. Now's the time to go hard on all that extra content, reaching out to more people. because once the busy season kicks in, you can either be ahead of the curve or you can be behind it. It's totally up to you. So get out there, put in the work, go think about doing that work on YouTube, think about global, think about everything that we talked about. And that's it, my friends. Get out there, go crush it, have an awesome weekend, and we will see you guys back here on Monday. Later, everyone.